Alright, so on to some of the user features of the pistol. The DVC Limited STI 40. They also make this in 9mm, by the way. I just wanted to buy this in 40 since it makes a major power factor in USPSA limited division. I added a Dawson extended button magazine release. It's the 440 threading, if I remember correctly. STI supplies a threaded magazine button release, and so you just screw this in. I put some blue Loctite in there, and that kind of tightened it up with my hands there, and it stays in there, and that helps out quite a bit. STI provides a stainless, I believe it's stainless, DVC magazine well. I added the Dawson large hand mag well since I have decent sized hands. That seems to work out pretty well. I can also use the normal one, the normal size, but it kind of crowds the hand in the grip. So I went with the large hand magwell on this pistol. As you can see, I've shot this in a couple matches. I think the round count right now is roughly 750. I shot a 250 round break-in / fun session. Experienced 2 small malfunctions that I believe were magazine related. And essentially no malfunctions at the USPSA matches that were not induced by me learning how to operate the pistol. The pistol was sighted in dead on, zeroed from the factory, which is really nice that they did that. I didn't have to mess with sighting the pistol in, which I was very appreciative of. I went to shoot it initially with the goal of sighting it in for match use, and it was dead on. The pistol will shoot clover leafs at 7 to 10 yards, which is very impressive. It is very, very accurate. This pistol runs on factory ammo. I've tried several different standard length factory ammunition, and it runs perfectly on 40 full metal jacket. That's pretty awesome because typically you read on the internet that a lot of 2011s will not run on the shorter standard length 40 caliber ammo. People load their 40 longer to simulate the 10mm length of cartridge, and it runs better from what I hear. However, mine is running perfect on factory length ammo. I did add some duct tape to disable the grip safety. That was one of the things I was not doing, not gripping it properly, and I was not disengaging the safety. So I went ahead and taped that down for now. I think eventually I'll do something a little more permanent that doesn't look so ugly, I guess. I added some grip tape there. I also added a piece here. I'm not sure if I touched on this earlier, but the DVC also includes a stippled grip housing. It also is undercut, and it has another undercut there for the support hand, which really creates a very secure grip in the hand. It's hard to see in this, but it's perfect for the support hand. The trigger is lighter and has a shorter reset than your typical STI Edge, this is kind of the next step up from the Edge. This retails for roughly another $500 or $600 more. I think retail on this is $2,700 from STI. The Edge's retail, I want to say, is roughly $2,000 to $2,200. I'm sure I'm probably wrong or off by a couple numbers there. But we'll go ahead and do a trigger test here. And you can hear it, very, very light trigger. I want to say it's under 3 pounds. The reset is very nice as well. Very light. Big difference from shooting a Glock, which I've done primarily in competition shooting sports. Okay, so some other features. If you're looking at buying an Edge, as far as huge features, you're paying for a lot of aesthetics. You're paying for some of the slide lightning here that went on. You're paying for the slide cuts here on the full dust cover frame. Some different slide work here. You're also getting the stippled grip housing, which I believe is roughly a $150 item. If you go to get your slide cut somewhere else by a gunsmith who works on these guns, you're probably looking at minimum $200 to $400 after you have to have it cut and refinished. So that does add value to the gun, at least if you're the end user, if you like the way it looks. I do think that the DVC is a nice pistol. I do think it's a value for your money. I do think the Edge is a great value as well. Maybe the Edge is a better value. However, you're not going to go wrong by buying a DVC STI pistol. Like I said, can't say enough about them. They're a beautiful gun, and STI's really stepped up their game. I know there's been people naysay with some of the STI 2011s that it's not a custom shop gun, or it's they don't run well. I've had 2 matches and mine run well, and I placed well with this pistol already, so I'm very grateful for that. It shoots naturally well. It kind of does the work for you. You just got to put the time in and pull the trigger and aim with it.